small sensor. So how can we know that whether the sensor is working or not? And especially through the production line. So how can we know that how many, like, especially to a QC check, so how many QC is passed? So, and throughout the whole day running on 8 hours, so how many throughput we are looking at, and how can we improve our throughput? So that is why we need transparency through the digitalization. So without any further delay, I will do a quick demo on the smart factory automation. So beginning with the input. So beginning with the input, that means that we enter the order. So when the order start to process already, right? Production will do all the process already, then go out to the throughput. So without any further delay, basically I can select a color. Or if anybody, right, would like to have a gift, right, then I can do a live printing demo. So please scan the QR code now, and I can straight away do a live printing for you. So what we will get is something like this. So basically, is a credit card holder. So we can engrave, right, your name onto it. So please scan the things out, and we can print it to you.
All right, so I think that there is a QR code on the screen, and if you scan it, it will bring you to a page. So with that, once the first information we receive, we will immediately do a live demonstration now in this session.
Yes, thank you, Rachel. Okay, so while we are waiting, so let me do a quick explanation on the whole setup. So basically, we have our camera. So it's for barcode reading. So basically, when I enter the name, it will generate the barcode. Oh, so we have one is black. So is the name is Win. Okay, so then we will select a black color. Then we enter the name, Win. Okay, maybe I don't recap. Okay, so I will generate. Then I will start. So the barcode basically will read the data already, right? Transfer to our partner, video jet printing. So then he will signal the robot to go and pick. Okay, so let me start it first. Okay, so as I mentioned, because robot itself is blind, so I don't know where to pick. So therefore, I have a vision system to tell the robot where to pick. So it will send a SY coordinate to the robot, so the robot know where to pick. As I mentioned, because robot is moving, he does not know whether is it safe or not safe. So therefore, we have all these safety system. So to do a protection, and yet we can get close to the robot. Okay, I stop the robot again. So just now, as I mentioned, we have our another vision there. So basically, it's doing the QC check. So to check the quality of the printing quality. So I just let it go, and it will automatically resume. So on the screen, right, in fact, you can see the dashboard data. So for all the sensor and all the production, like the QC check, how many we have checked today, and what is the passing rate. So for the safety scanner, right, you also can clearly indicate whether is it in the stopping or whether is it in the warning. So warning, it will reduce the robot speed. So when I get closer, right, it will stop the robot. So you also can, in fact, you also will show it like today how many output have we done already. So that's why we need data. So that's why data is very important. So for example, in one day production 8 hours. So in fact, my production line, in fact, I can run 90%, but when the data I get, I'm running on 70%. So how can then with this data, right, I can analyze how to improve my production, so to increase to 90%. So by increasing the output, so it's equals to basically it's more money, because example, one day I can make 1,000 pieces, but problem is production is only running on 700. So how can I increase to 1,000? So that means that every day you can increase about 300 pieces. So that's why data is very important. So after the printing already, right, here we go. So this is something. Yes. Yep. Yep. Okay, so that is all I have for today. So any questions from the audience?
Okay, so if you have any question, right, please feel free to direct it onto the chat on the panel, and Jaden will be here to answer the question that is from the audience. But before we go to that, maybe some of you still writing up the question. We'll run a poll. Okay, you will see the poll running on the screen right now. So please help us to fill in which interests you most in terms of the things that Jaden has just presented to us. All right, we received some question here. So Jaden, while the poll is still running, I will just ask you the first question first. How do I know when to use the light curtain and when to use the safety scanner?
Yep. Thank you, Richard. In fact, it's a very good question. So as I mentioned on my first show on the safe productivity, so robot itself, yes, is blind, has no feeling, so it does not know whether it's safe or not. So therefore, we need our safety expert for that to do a on-site assessment. So to identify all the risks and hazard already, then we can propose you the correct solution. So whether does it need a safety light curtain is enough already, or may safety light curtain may not be enough. So you may need a safety scanner, so to protect to cover an area. So therefore, we have our safety expert to be there to assist you. Yep.
Okay, and the next question is it difficult to integrate the scanner with UR robot?
Yep, definitely no, because all the in fact it's quite straightforward. The integration basically is purely I/O only. So it's just I/O connection. So either it stop and slow down the robot, and after the scanner or the safety device clear already, right? Then the robot will back to the working position. So all the connection basically is a I/O connection.
Okay, thank you. And the next question is what interface is available on the gateway?
Okay, we have multiple of um in fact we have multiple of the gateway. But you mean for the TDC or you for the data or for the safety device?
For the safety device.
Okay, so for safety device we have multiple. So we have profit safe. So and we have another communication is through Ethernet. So running on CIP safety. So basically this is the main two safety communication.
Okay. All right. Okay. If you have any other question, right, please continue to submit the information online. We are all gathering the question. I think we have one more question here. Can you elaborate more on the efficiency monitoring by robot on the OEE page?
OEE page.
Uh, Hi. Um, I'm a technical in charge of the digitalization project. So basically, I will elaborate more about the equipment, overall equipment efficiency in what you see in the dashboard right now. Yep. So OEE actually uh, com- comprises of three components: availability, performance, and quality. So for availability is basically every the availability of every equipment during the manufacturing process. So as for performance is actually the time taken to produce the the component. So basically for in this case is the time that to produce the printing on the card holder. And as for quality is actually uh uh one big speech, the quality of the output. So basically in this case is actually the quality of the printing. Yep. So if you add these three components together, it will give you the percentage of the the performance of this equipment. So I hope I answered this question.
Okay, so please do drop us any more question if you have. We will be here at the live booth, and then we will answer you. Our team will be there to support. So thank you, Jaden, for the sharing. Once again, if you wish to receive a copy of the live recording, there's a QR code on the display. You can scan it and will bring you to a survey page. You can leave your comment there, and we will follow up with you. With the email address provided as well, we can send you the recording links once it is ready. So thank you everyone. We appreciate having all of you here today. We will leave the QR code image on for a few minutes and we hope you enjoy your time with us. And we hope to see you again in the next session. With that, we have come to the end of this session. Thank you and have
Yeah,
a great
thank
day
you.
ahead.